We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Nate Eovaldi will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
7 o'clock.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Here now the 2-2. Seared down the first baseline, and a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Frazier is on his way home, and he's in safely at third as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
To the plate now, Colin Moran. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runner at third here, nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, that's one of the downfalls, D-Row, of playing the infield in. You cut down the angles. That ball at normal depth probably is a routine ground ball out, but with the infield drawn in, a base hit.
Yeah, I think when you draw the infield in, Dan, you make the hitter's job so easy right there. You're just looking for something to hit hard. You have to be pretty unlucky to hit it to one of these infielders and not get that RBI.
Polanco or El Cafe, as he's sometimes referred to. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Eric Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Bell, base runner at first with 1 out. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Bogarts has it. There's 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way offline, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Next will be Jose Osuna. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out in force.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 costly errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Pirates lead it 3-0. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Archer has pitched north of 1,200 innings in the majors and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Fouled away. Another 0-2. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A tag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Pirates 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He'll get us started in the top of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. He's right there. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. First pitch of the at-bat. Adam Frazier is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. And it's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in this second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate now, Colin Moran. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
First pitch on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully, as that's ruled a strike. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Reynolds is on the move for it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting seven, the first baseman, Bobby.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Into the box now. Bobby Dahlbeck runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Batting eight, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Polanco. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there, and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder, Christian Arroyo. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Reynolds is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We've played 2. We're tied now with 3 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee, or he was sitting off speed right there.
Drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And the throw takes the first baseman right into the charging path of the base runner, but he's able to make a nice swipe tag to record the first out. 1 away now in the Pittsburgh third, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Todd couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Brian Reynolds stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1 through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers.
The 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers.
First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out.
Now back, the designated hitter, JD.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Reynolds is on the move for it. Around first, he's digging for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Scooped up. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Archer comes set. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. We played 3, and our score 3-3. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Jose Osuna.
Josh Taylor, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jacob Stallings. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Fouled off. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Matt Barnes comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Three runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. This is foul right side. Again, a 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 3.5, we're all even. Bottom of the inning now. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. Now the pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And he certainly got a chance to end this one right here with another home run. Going to be interested to see the style, how he plays this one. Does he come out of his shoes, or does he get back to staying within himself?
And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
This is pulled into right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
At the plate, Christian Arroyo. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1 delivery. Weak grounder down the line at third. But that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Archer comes set and delivers. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Red Sox leave 1. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Here's the first pitch to him. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Line to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
To the plate now, Colin Moran, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He's got it. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Halfway home, tied at 3. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 strike now from Archer. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Stepping into the box, Rafael Devers. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Boston used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Matt Barnes is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits, 3 errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,000.
Next up, UFC coming up, broadcasting.